So this in that previous class, no, we discussed about the various ND modeling. Okay, that was from 1D to 8D. So in that, no, and we were having that BIM in that project life cycle. Okay, why it is important and how it works basically. Already that steps we have done, that 8 steps, but here it's regarding that important part, that how that life cycle works. So in this case, basically preparations of planning, site investigations, initial project estimations. Okay, that is what that is done in that planning itself. Okay, that I told you also is going to happen in 1D. It's basically up to 8D. They have given that a theoretical brief about it. So here, when we talk about design, so it's basically a research part where we are going to see the earlier designs, comparing those designs. That is basically uh, the reasons of failures and other things. Architectural designs, basically we will go through. We are going to create those things. Constructions drawing we are going to do, and documentations regarding the project control to maintain the quality. So that we are going to be doing. So construction basically is like site logistics. Okay, we need to be having already planning in that part also, from where we are going to get the material or related things which are going to be utilized for that construction. So that need to be the part of planning. Preparations of construction, coordinations with the contractors and subcontractors, coordination with the suppliers to basically follow up is going to be very important, so that any of the things don't get the delay, or we get like things are happening late, or we are working not according to that estimation and that project. So after that, it's going to be that operations. So obviously that is your facility management and space utilization, operations and utilizations. So that is also that part where everything is going to be planned, where facilities are going to be looked after that by the management. Space utilization need to be very optimized one, so that that projects doesn't have any issues. Operation and utilization need to be done. So maintenance is going to be very much important, where the refurbishment, retrofit, rehabilitations, renovations. So whenever we talk about that project life cycle, no, so that maintenance is going to play according to the life of the, even we can talk about any of that product. So here basically we are talking about that constructions. So we need to be very clear that how much time and how much years we need to put those renovations in our building design. Finally, when that demolition is going to happen. So basically, see, when we talk about life cycle, no, it is all about a product life cycle. So when we talk about our building, obviously, if it's like need to like 40 to 45 years or 50 years the life of a building. So in that, if we are doing that proper maintenance, if we are doing that proper workout on that building design, so it's not going to be a big issue. It can give us a more life also. But basically that renovations and other things are the part of maintenance. So here we need to continuously change those designs and work out on that particular maintenance, so that we can have and better construction design. Okay, its life is going to be like more. So if you are using your product in a good way, doing proper maintenance, the life is going to be more. Okay, so the testing of that building can be done with the help of the scanners of reinforcement part. Okay, so this is a simple BIM in project life cycle. Okay, so I'll move to that software today. Okay, I'm just minimizing this and see, I was basically done with this most of that modify and draw commands. Okay, so that stretch was left. We will do that. Okay, first of all we will change the units. So just click on that units. I'll do it meter. Meter or millimeter is fine according to your use. I'm doing here. Then what you need to do, you need to resize your paper. So you need to just Z enter, that is zoom enter, and A enter. So that is for basically zooming your component towards you. Okay, So now you can see this basically grids are going to be in meters. So first thing when we are going to talk is like stretch. Okay, I'll just make a small rectangle over here. You can make any of that body. Okay, before that one more thing is there, how basically na selection is going to be very important, how you select a component. Okay, in AutoCAD, and in latest version basically it is going to be like that selection method is little more in better way. So there are two types of selections when you are selecting your component. One is your cross selection and one is your window selection. Okay, so see, cross selection is when you are going to start it from like, and how do you select? You need to just click left click and leave your mouse. Okay, you don't need to drag. If you are going to drag, it's going to move like in angle. So after that what we need to do is just drag your mouse. It's going to be in color is going to be in green, and when you are going to select it, it's basically crossing window. It is said as crossing selection. So just click on the component. If you are going to click on over here also, it's going to select the complete component. Okay, but and this is known as cross selection. Okay, it can be done like, if I'll do I'll make that rectangle lines with the help of lines. Okay, then you will feel that difference, because rectangle is already a similar one identity. Okay, you can just intersect. Okay, you will get an intersect point over here. So like that you can create a line. So now if I'm going to do that left click, now you just click on that left click for the selection, just leave it and just drag the component. I'll just do it up to here. Now just click OK. It will select the complete lines. Okay, so this is basically that left click selection you need to do. If you are going to go for that window selection, what we need to do, we need to click here, just click and just leave your mouse. It will be in blue color. So just like if you are going to select you want to select these all lines, so uh, where up to which is going to come inside this rectangular block of selection, only that is going to be selected. Okay, just like that line is going to be selected only on that second rectangle, just see. Okay, it will not select these two lines. But if I am going to do it on that left click, so you can see here, if I am not completely selecting that horizontal lines, then also it is going to select that. Okay, so this is the difference. Now if I want to stretch this particular component, okay, so that stretching is quite easier. Basically you can change the dimensions with the help of it. So I'll just take a dimension over here, just click here, and okay, it's 127 approximately. Okay, so now I want to change the size. I want to stretch this component, sorry. So just click on that stretch. Okay, just click that left click and leave it over here and click. So we can see that our line is selected. Now you need to just right click. Now it is going to ask you from where you want to displace. Okay, so I'll select it from that middle point, anywhere you can select it. Okay, and just click here. See, now the distance is 127.36. okay, so I'll just click here, move it over here. That was 127. I want to increase it by 30. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write 30 as a distance and just enter. You can see that distance has changed to 157.36. okay, so that distance has been improved. So you can basically do in any of that part. If you want to select and do it this one distance, that also you can do. So how you can do that, again you click on that stretch, just select and leave and select this one area. After that right click and stretch is from that middle, and you can give that distance. Okay, right now I have not taken the distance on the vertical side. You need to just whatever you want to add additional distance in that, you can write 40 and enter. So that is going to move. Okay, so this is your stretch command. Okay, one more command was left, just like trim we discussed, extend was left. Okay, extend is something you can basically extend your line up to the next selection. Okay, you need to give that an identity, just like we have these lines over here. Okay, I have line over here, right click and enter. Okay, and one more line is there. I'll take one more line, just right click, enter. Now just I want to increase, or we want to do extensions, just click on that extend command. After that, whatever that line you want to extend, just like I want to extend this, you can just click over here. After that, if you want to extend this, so it is going to select up to the end of that where that identity is there or any element is there. So this was my last. If I am going to do over here, there is no line or no product for that selection, so it is not going to move up to there. If I want to select this, you can see now just I want to increase it more. Now continuously it is going to move until we are going to have some end. So like that you can use your extend. And trim was simple. I told you about the trim is something which is going to just delete your component. Okay, just I'll take the trim first. It is still not selected, now it is fine. So any of that line you can select and delete. I just don't want this, so you can delete it. So basically that is a delete part also, and even you can trim. So see, when we are trimming, no, one more thing is there. Just like I want to delete this line and this line also. Okay, so when we are going to do that left click, no, I told you about that crossing selections. So just click on that crossing selections, and just that is a trim actually right now. Okay, so just click, and now it is going to be just like I'm going here. Now you can see, select this, it's going to be like selecting only the components which are going to be coming in its reach. Okay, so that is that cross selection. Now if we talk about just like no one more thing is there. Yeah, in selections, if I'm going to select like these lines, okay, and I want to deselect this line. Okay, now these all components are selected, but I don't want to select this line, which is that bigger line. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to press shift and click on this line. You'll see this is going to get unselected. Okay, so this is a shortcut, that is shift and just click on the line which you don't want to have that part of selection. So that was your selection, three ways of selection. That was crossing windows and your shift, and after that you can unselect those components. Okay, so after that comes the most important thing, that is your text writing. Okay, so text writing is very simple. You need to just click on that, and after that it's going to ask you the height. If you are going to give an angle, you can just remove that ortho. Either you can click on F8 or directly you can click here. Okay, so if I want to give the height of the text, just click here and just give the height. Okay, when you are going to click, you will see here your text writing way is going to be here. Okay, you can write any of the text with the help of these commands. Okay, you can change the text styles, you can change the colors and other things. So just like I want to write here, just type whatever you want. Just I want to write CAD center Vikaspuri, CAD center Vikaspuri. So after that, if you want to increase the size, as I am working on a whole window, you can just control A, and after that I just want it like you can increase the size by 10 mm, 10 meter. It's basically 10 meter. Okay, so it is unselected, sorry, control Z, and after that you need to just click on this, select this, and after that you can just click on 10. Now that text size is going to increase. Okay, so after that what we can do is we can do the style of that writing. Okay, text style we can change from here. Just like I want to write Times New Roman, Times New Roman, so you can click over here. If you want to take any of the text, you can take over here. Okay, just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, so that way we are going to write the text. So just minimizing. Okay, so you can make your text in the center or wherever. That is totally going to depend when you are going to make a or you are going to take a template or a paper size. Okay, then you can implement these all things. After that, if you want to give some color to your text, you can give that. After that, this is basically the current points we can give, and rest I think so your these are the styles. Okay, and even when we create some symbols inside it, you can take that diameter symbol or something like that. Okay, so right now it is going to take that symbol, so I don't want to go for that, and just do it. Okay, so we have a text over here, see. Okay, so now if I want to edit this text, so just click here, right click on the text and text edit. So for editing the size, just like I want to I have to select this component text, and after that, just like I want to give it like 15 mm and click enter. The text size is going to increase. Whatever you want to change, after that it is quite easier to change. Okay, so editing is very much possible for text. So when we are going to create some templates, or when you are going to write like you are going to give the room names or a floor name, dining rooms or whatever, so you can basically write there and even added those text. Okay, and that symbols are present over here, you can give any of that symbols if you want when you are going to start that working. Okay, so this is the text writing, so I'm just doing it. Okay, so you will see this is done. After that, text writing, now dimensions are going to be very much important. Okay, just like I'll take few of the lines are going to be in angle also. This one is going to be that, right click and I'll create a line. See, I told you that if I want to create this line on angle, what I have to do, I have to use a command that is shift at the rate then we have to give the distance, like I want to give 20, and after that you can take that greater than and your angle, that is 45 degree. You can see here this is quite smaller one. Okay, so even just like that line is bigger, you can click on this, and when it is going to come, you can stretch this line manually also. You want to stretch is like, oh, up to here you can stretch. Okay, if it is automatically selecting that endpoint, then you can take it, and even you can drop the line up to here. Okay, so as much you are going to do, it's going to be an easier way to select. So now what we are going to do here is just like I'll just bring it near to the geometry, so just click and select, and you can move now. Okay, you can move it from here point and move anywhere. So now we are going to talk about the dimensions. Okay, so dimensioning is like these are the major dimensions. Okay, so linear dimensions are the straight line. You can measure any of that horizontal and vertical lines with the help of it. So just click here, you will get a dimension out of it. Okay, this is basically that scientific dimensions we are doing. And after that we are having the another one, that is aligned dimension. Aligned dimensions are the lines which are on angle. Just click on here, and this will get the dimension out of it. After that you want to check the angle. Okay, so you can just click and click on that another line, you will get the angle. So you are going to move it like three. When you are basically ortho is on, no, when straight lines, so you will get on 0 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270 and 0 degree. Okay, or 360 degree. So like that it is going to rotate. If you are going to make it like off, it is going to move in all the angles. So right now it is 45 degree, just click there. Now we are clear with how to check a linear, aligned and angular angles. So now we have an arc basically, so you can check out the arc length also. So you can create a arc, that is a 3-point arc. First point, second point, you can change the direction according to you. Okay, just click. Now if you want to check the arc, so just go there, click on that arc length, you just click on this, you'll get that arc length. Okay, you can do it like this, whatever. Okay, so this is going to be like the arc length. After that you can take a circle over here, either you want a radius or a diameter. Okay, both the things are going to be there. Just I will click here, it will tell the radius, it is 16.25. if I am going to click on that diameter, it will tell you the diameter, that is 32.51. It's basically the double of this 16.25. After that we have ordinate and jobs. Okay, these are basically the simple line presentations. Okay, you can give it by the job. Okay, that is the jog dimension. Okay, that is a simple same thing we are going to do. This is going to tell the radius. Okay, that is basically. So after that we are having this jogged one and coordinates when we are talking about. So it's basically, if I am going to click over here, it will give like this. Okay, it's going to be defining the dimension over here, just like in y direction I want. So with the line it is going to define. So majorly, no, these dimensions up to diameter are going to be utilized in maximum. So this is your dimensioning. So one more thing is going to be important. Just like I told you how to edit the text, similarly how to edit the dimension. Just like if I want to increase the arrow size, if I want to increase the text size, or I want to get that precision 0.1 or only up to the precise one. So what we are going to do is like DS. Two things are there. One is drafting setting, another one is dimension style. Just click on that dimension style. After that go for that modify. You can see text style is there. You can increase the text style from here like 3. Okay, even you can add the colors, and whatever you are going to do, it is going to show over here. Okay, so here basically you can say standards and other things. This is the simple thing. This is your view direction, that is you want left to right or left to right. Okay, right to left. So you can change it from here. Horizontal is going to be center. So here basically the things are not going to be changed. Okay, aligned with the dimension. These are ISO standards when we are going to click. Okay, you can see above. We are going to align. So this is going to be that part. So that preview you can see over here. So what we need to do is we need to change only the text size, that is 3. Okay, so if fraction scale you are going to change, that is that scale we already have discussed in that beginning part. Okay, that is going to stay that 1, that is standard. So symbols and arrows, this size you can change. Arrow size is over here, so you can basically do it like 2 mm. Okay, this is in meter right now. Okay, it's going to be like bigger part, so that is going to be important. Okay, you can change the size. Sometimes no, the geometry looks like a very small geometry, but their symbols look like very big, so you can decrease or increase the symbols. After that the fits are going to be there. You don't need to change anything in this. Okay, these are basically the particular standards we need to keep. After that, yeah, primary unit is going to be important. So right now you can see 14.11, 16.6. So how we can do that? We only want like 14. So just click here. It will show you only up to the 1 digit. Okay, so after that this is a comma. You can put space or something like that between. Just like I have 0 over here, I'm keeping 3. Now if I want to put it like space, it is going to only have that space between 14 and then 11. So if you want to keep like predict, it is going to be predict like full stop. Okay, so here just you want to have a comma, it is going to be in better. You can change the dimension styles. Okay, text and other things, it is an important part. Sometimes that paper size is going to be small, so it is going to help you. Just do it. Okay, just close. You can see here now the size has changed. So this is your dimensioning and dimensioning style. Now here the table. Okay, table, these are leaders basically. If you want to give some, just like you can see here, a multi-leader object typical consists of arrowheads, a horizontal leading, a leader, line or a curve, and either a multiple text object or a block. Just like I'll just click here, just like I have a block over here, click on this corner and just move, and after that you can type like something you want to write, like wall or something any. Okay, and just enter, and you can click it over here. You can see you have given some your own leaders over there, that yeah, this is the proportion. You can give the details from yourself. So after that, the table is going to be very important. Sometime you need to create some tables. So here you can see, now when you are going to create a tables, obviously what it is going to give you, the first thing is the rows and columns. Okay, so here you can see specify the intersect points. Okay, so you can click anywhere and you can do that. Before that, you need to define the number of columns, just like I tell, number of columns are 10. Okay, this is the column width, that is 63.5, and draw the rows, I'll say 10. Again, height is this. Okay, you can change the both the thing. Right now we will see it, and after that we are going to add it, and just do it. Okay, now see, it is going to create a table over here. Now you can type anything, whatever you want to write. Like I want to write CAD Center Vikaspuri Delhi. Okay, you can write basically in that another part. When you are going to tap, then it's directly going to give, and here we are going to write like BIM training. Anything if you want to write, that is possible. Okay, so you can create your tables, and if you want to omit, you can use that trim inside it. So like this you can make your tables. So this is your annotation. Okay, this is that annotation. Now I want to go with this layers. Okay, layers and properties basically are going to play a very important role. How, see, whenever you are going to create that plans, floor plans, or building designs, okay, 2D floor plans, so what we have to do is just like we have a lot of complex geometries, like we are having furniture, we are having that lot of walls, we are having doors, windows. Okay, so specifically, you know, if you are going to define with the colors, if you are going to make those layers with the help of that properties, okay, combinedly it is going to form. Okay, so before starting that, we need to create the properties. Okay, so what is going to be that important part, that layers are going to be associated with the properties. Okay, so first of all we are going to talk about properties, then we will start with the layers, and I have taken an example also of a floor. We have made an, we can make a section plan out of it also. I told you with the help of construction lines, but today only the part of properties and layers I am going to take. After that, grouping I will discuss. Okay, rest are basically simple, which are going to be like measuring and other things. So here what we are going to talk about is the properties. So first need to understand, in this you can give any of these colors to any of the lines. Okay, just like I want to give that orange line color to this particular, select this line first, then go here and select orange. Okay, so you are going to change that properties. This escape, this is going to be color orange. So if you want to change color of this line also, you need to select first, and after that you need to click on magenta. So this line is going to become magenta. Okay, now the second one, that is thickness. Okay, thickness of that line I want to increase. So first of all, you need to select the geometry, you need to select the line, and after that I want to increase the thickness. So I'll go here and I'll just define it like 2.1 mm. So that property has been assigned to it, but in visibility it is going to show as a continuous line. But if I am going to escape, I am going to select this. This is a simple bilayer line, that color only is going to be given. And if I am going to select this line, you can see here the thickness has changed. When you are going to print this file, it is going to show you the thickness of 2.11 mm. Okay, so these are basically, we are going to highlight some of that project or lines. Okay, you want to show. So here the next one is going to be very important. So here you need to just click others. So these are the type of lines. Okay, in our engineering drawing also, when we were studying, there were type of lines like center line, hidden line. Okay, a lot of lines were there, zigzag lines. So here what we are going to do, there are only three lines: by layer, by block, and continuous. So just load it. When you are going to load these lines, just you can increase the size also over here. Okay, so we need to upload. So here you can give the name of the line. You can select directly, or you can click here. Just like I want the center line, go here. This is my center lines. Okay, just do it. Okay, that center line will edit. Go again. I'll write like I want a hidden line. Go here and hidden lines. Hidden lines are basically the properties in your wireframes when you don't want to show the hidden areas. Okay, which is going to be that just like a back view is going to be important, that is not going to be visible, that is known as hidden lines. Okay, so after that we are going to load another one. If you want, like we have borders, you can take a border line over here. You load, like you can have divided line over here. Okay, divided line is there, you can take that. You want dotted line, you can take that dotted line from here. Okay, these lines basically have specific requirement in industry. Okay, these are going to be and reference lines. Okay, they are going to help to create the geometries. So here basically what is going to happen is like whatever that properties I have given here. Okay, so just do it. Okay, now you will see here I have added these all properties. Okay, without this, if we are, I'm not going to add these properties, no, and if I'm going to create that layers and I have given some lines over there, dotted lines or something, otherwise it's not going to, it should be over here. Okay, so we need to add first over here. So that is your properties. So why we are doing these all things? Okay, why we are doing these all things? We are doing because just like we are going to create a floor or a plans, so what are going to be the major components of a floor? Okay, just like when we enter in a house, what are going to be, that door is going to be the major components, that walls are going to be there. After that, if you talk about the furniture is going to be there. Okay, if you are going to talk about the other things, there are going to be multiple things which you can name and create. Okay, windows are there. Okay, and if other things you have added like electrical components, so to resemble them we are going to make the property layers. See now one thing, just like I'll take an example also, don't worry. Yeah? So here what I need to go, I need to create a layer first. Okay, so how to create that layer and what these all things means, no, these are going to be important. So just click on this layer. You will see here, you can drag it also, just check it out. Yeah, so you can increase the size so that it's visible to you. So this is basically your layer tab. Okay, so layer tab, what we need to do is see how to add a layer. So here you can say to how to create a new layer. Then there is basically the most important, that is delete the layer. If you have created a layer, you want to delete that layer, you can delete it from here. Okay, these two things are going to be very important. So before doing that, just like I have an extra created, so you can delete it from here. Okay, you can delete. So see, right now it is showing which layer I have created over here, default layer. Okay, no worries, this is the default layer, you don't need to touch it. So I just increase that size over here so that things are going to be more clear to you. So you need to, transparency is there, lightweight is there. Okay, line type is there, colors are there. Okay, and you can give the name. Okay, this is the zero layer, we don't want to change anything in it. So these are white in color, the default layers are going to be white. Okay, these are white in color. Okay, we are not going to change anything in that. So right now what we need to do is we are going to create a layer and need to understand what are layers. Okay, first let us create a layer, or let me take that example, that will be in better situation. So here you can see a plan I have taken. Okay, here this one. So right now there are furniture also which are in yellow color. We have red color walls. Okay, and we have that consoles which are of green color. Okay, so everything we have given a separate color. So what is that mean basically? Okay, first we need to understand, after that I'll tell you how to create that layers. So see now, when I have created these all layers over here, you can see multiple layer is been created over here. This is your architect opening, this is your dimensions. Okay, these are the dimensions colors we have given. If you are going to check the dimensions are being provided this color. Okay, you can see here green color. After that you can see here basically the furniture is provided by light green color. Interior doors, okay, doors are being provided with orange color. Okay, and when you are going to see that door color, it is going to be that similar one. Okay. So every thing like stair over here, it is the stairs. The stair is being provided with magenta color. Okay, so these all components, windows are being provided with blue color. So what is the benefit of giving these all color? First thing, you can see here these are windows, and rest basically you can see the doors and other things openings over here. So what is the benefit of giving these all layers? Now see, if like I have a door over here, windows, or you can see the multiple things are there, like furniture is there. So first thing given over here is turn on layer or on off. Okay, layer on off, that is basically if you want to hide your layer, if you don't want to see the furniture, you just click on this. You can see that all the furniture is not visible now. Okay, if you are going to click like I don't want dimensions, you can just click on the dimensions visible. The dimensions are not going to be visible now. If I say about the walls, okay, or you can say about the windows. Right now we have window over here. So if you don't want to see the windows, you just click on the windows. Now your windows are not visible. Okay, so this is basically your turn on layer on off. Okay, so you can basically just whatever you want to see in a complex plans, that basically is like whatever you want to see, only that is going to be visible. If you are going to click it back, it's going to come back. You need to just click and bring back. Okay, so that is basically you can go for your turn off of layers. Layer is what these colors or whatever you have given to that particular line. And when you are going to create these lines, no, these are with the help of the layers. This first of all I will create these layers, and then I'll make a plan. Okay, so it's not like that I'm just showing you that what we are going to do. After that I am going to make a small plan also. So here the next thing is going to be like your frizz. Frizz is going to be like behaving like same as your turn off layer. Okay, it's going to turn off just like same. If I'm going to turn off the furniture, just click on that frizz, you will see that is going to hide. Okay, so that is fridge. Okay, that is that similar one, there is no difference. Okay, but yeah, the next one, when we talk about just like we are having the dimensions. Okay, so let us see what dimensions color we have given. This is green. Okay, so right now you can see 10 into 10, this is the dimension. So if I'm going to click lock on that word, see this is your lock and unlock the layer. So if I'm going to lock, now you can see whatever the dimensions were there, they are basically converted in gray color. Okay, just if you want to see, or you can hide the other components, or you can say one thing, I have hided what I have hided the dimensions only. Just click here. Now what I am going to do, I am just going to select this plan. Okay, just select here, click, and after that just click on this side. Sorry, just click. Now just you want to have to delete it, you want to delete, just erase. Can you see here, only the furniture is left. Whatever that furniture we created, everything is left. Okay, so in that logged, that thing is nor able, nor you are going to be able to edit it, nor you will able to delete it. Okay, so I'll just do Control Z to bring back. Okay, so if I want to again go there and unlock it, so just click here, that component is going to unlock. Now you have given colors to each and everything. Okay, just like you want to change the color of your furniture now, that is yellow in color, you want to give it like if I say I'll take some different color, just go in that furniture again, you can see, and just click on that color. Okay, just click on that color, various colors are going to come over here. Okay, and I just want to give it like any of that bright color I'll give. Okay, so you can give any of that color. Okay, so I'll take it like dark green or something like that. Okay, and just do it. Okay, can you see now all
Yes,
the
sir.
all the furniture has basically changed to green color. So layers are very important. So here again, if I want to change that color back to that original, and you can do Control Z also. into Control Z, and in furniture you will see that has changed. But if I would have locked it, so it was not going to happen. Okay, after locking, if you change any of that color, it will not change. You have to change it, unlocking it, and then you have to change it. So this is basically the layers which are going to be very important. So here these are that naming. Now how to create these layers and how to make a small geometry I'll take, and it will help us to know how to do these all things. Okay, so I'll just go to that drawing now. So here we have already taken these different center line, dotted lines. Okay, one more thing was there. That was like yeah, the lines. This line, no, this is, you can see here. This is your center line. Automatically, that line is going to show you center line, color, and center line in the properties. And directly over here, that layer is going to reflect. So we are going to do the same thing. How to create these things? Okay, how to create that layers. So I'll just minimize this, go to that drawing, make a simple plan with the help of line. I'm not going to take too much of that part of dimension. See, now it is going to take that magenta. Okay, I'll take that by layer. I will not change anything. First thing, I'll create the layers. So what we need to do, click on layer properties. When you are going to click that layer properties, there are going to be like the default property over here. Okay, 0. So we need to create that property. So for that we are going to add a layers. Okay, you can add 20 or 30 or how much layers you want to add. So just add that layer first. You will see here that layer has been added. So first of all, you can see here it is asking about the name. Okay, just like the first one, I want to give it like for wall. Okay, I want to have this layer for wall. So these all we know now. Okay, I'm not going to tell about this. This is that same work it is going to do. Okay, you can freeze, you can basically layer off on, you can do, even you can print it from here. So here first thing is the color. Okay, that is right, white. So I want to change that. So what I'm going to do, just click here and you can check it like walls are going to be red in color. So I have given the color. Here the line is continuous line. Okay, so just click here, and here I want to take it like a continuous line only. Okay, because it's not going to be dotted. So I'll just do it. Okay, this is going to stay continuous. Now the line weight, that is your line thickness, whatever you want. Just like I wanted 0.0453 or 0.060 mm, so 0.6 mm, click it over here. It is going to be directly, when you are going to click on that, it is going to be. So here it is in transparency. How much transparency? That need to be 0. Okay, I'm not going to give, otherwise it's going to be looking like a glass. Okay, transparent one. So there is no need of giving that transparency. So these are that major things. Okay, so I have given it wall. Now I want to add that another one. Another one will be added. Now I want to give it like your doors. Just write like door, and then you can change the color. So I'll give that green. Okay, here I want to show my doors in dotted or something like that. Okay, so you can take dotted and just do it. Okay, you can see here it has taken the property of dotted. Now it is taking 0.6. I want to take it like the normal default line and just do it. Okay, so here like this you are going to use these properties. After adding these all properties, just you can close. Okay, you can just close. Now if I'm going to click here, you'll see the door is there and that wall is there. Okay, now if I want to click on the wall, okay, I want to create a wall. Now automatically see what is happening over here in the property. It is taking the red color and the thickness of that line and the bilayer. Okay, that is a continuous line we have given. Now what we are going to do, just like I selected the line, and when I am going to click here, you will see it is going to the, it's going to be your continuous line of wall in red color. Okay, just like I click there, done, and after that you can just select that and bicep that. Okay, you need to give the dimension over here. Just click and click, right, right. So these are that walls. And if I'm going to take that offset now, if you have taken that continuous, just like I want 4, or like I think so it is going to be in bigger geometry, so you can give it like just click. You can give inside or outside, click, give inside or outside, give inside or outside, give inside or outside. Okay, right click, enter. So this is basically a wall. Now if you want to trim inside it, you can do the same, any of that work over here. Okay, so you can drag and you can basically place like this. Okay, you can place anywhere you want. This I created a simple walls, and even you want to do divide it by 2, so you can make a center line over here. Just I'll pick here, I'll make the line over here, right click, enter. Now this side I'll take that same, like 19 offset, just click on that 19, enter. It need to be similar one. Okay, so you can see now you can trim from here. Oh sorry, okay, so here that line is not straight, that is why it is asking. No problem, leave it. So I have made that walls. Now I want to basically make the door. Okay, somewhere if you want to make a door, like I'll just click here, you'll see here that properties are dotted now. Okay, so whatever that, like here in this corner we have a door, so just take the line. I'll take it a little bit away from here, and this is my door, like this is my door, and right click and enter. And see, we have created a dotted line on above. Okay, you can see here, you can move this line somewhere, move the line up to here. It has moved back actually. So just what we need to do is just click on this snap settings. Okay, you can on off that grids, and even you can snap the settings. Right click, snap settings are also going to be important. See, I told you these are things: end points, midpoint. If I'm going to deselect, I'm only going to take that end points. I'm going to deselect. So intersection and extension, if I want to take, I just want to have this 9 now, and I want to start it from here. See, it is only going to select the end points, intersection, sorry. So I'll take this and this, right click, enter. Now what I'm going to do is nothing. I have to basically select this line. You can make that parallel line over here to omit these things. Okay, so here if I say about this line, I'll just select this, and I want to delete this. Okay, I'm just deleting for that reference. Now you can see here this line, dotted line it is. Okay, so it is basically a very unvisible lines. So if you are going to see in bi layer, now it will be visible. So dotted, that is basically that resembling to the doors. Okay, so you can create any of that lines like this. So these are going to be that way to create the layers. Is it clear up to here?
Yes, it is.
How to create that layers and what are these all points? No?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. So these are going to play an important role. It's going to make your work easier and to recognize whatever you are doing. Okay. So
exactly.
that project is going to be like I showed you, no? It's going to help you like to understand that, yeah, if I'm going to click something, and you can watch those things, and editing is going to be easier, and selection is going to be very easier. After that, yeah, this is going to be that sections and plans. I told you about that construction line, no? So
Yeah.
in that construction line, see, this geometry is similar. Okay, this plan is similar, but what we have done, we need to bring out the section. So here that stair section and the door section we have brought out, and the window. Three things only I have brought out of this. So that colors are helping in me that. So I'm going to discuss this part in the next class. I'm not going to take this right now. So another thing, no, my major part was this layers are going to be very important for civil engineers or BIM engineers. So that was important. And the dimensioning and this part is absolutely, and that stretch is, we have covered almost all the commands from this. Now the thing is like this is a group one. Okay, what is that group command? I'll just end it up to here today. So I'll take that group only. So what we are going to do, just like I have a circle. Okay, now see, automatically that layer it is selecting. Just click it. Sorry. So what we are going to do, just go here and select the first layer. Okay, this is the default layer. Just take that circle, or you can take a rectangle. I have a rectangle over here. I'll create a circle over here. And when we are selecting these components, this is a separate component and this is a separate component. Okay, we need to make this in group. We want to keep it in group. So what we are going to do, either you can type group, GROUP. Okay, so you can just click on that group. You want to group them, you want to group these two geometries. So what we are going to do, just select this geometry and then select this geometry and then right click only. Okay, just right click and enter. Just I'll try to select this. Now this is in group. Okay, both are in the same time. When we are selecting, both are going to be selected in once. So this is going to be like group. And now if you want to add it this, okay, so just like I have another geometry over here. If I want to make it also in this group, so right now already that group is formed, but you can basically edit the group. Okay, so how I am going to do that, just write group again, and you'll see here that group added is going to come. Just click on that group added. Now just what we are going to edit, click this. It's directly going to ask you add an object. When you are going to click in this object, automatically you will see here remove the object and add the object. If you want to ungroup it, then you need to go for remove the object. If you want to add, just like I want to add, click add, and you need to click on this also, right click. Now just see. Sorry. So like that we can add the components in the groups. Okay, geometries in the group. These are simple measuring. I told you, if you want to measure the distance, like I want to measure it from this to this, it will give you a distance of 360.0. Okay, if you want an like a radius, it will tell you the radius. Click here, it will tell you the radius. Okay, so automatically if you have not given the dimensions, you just want to check, you can directly click and measure the dimensions. So everything, when you are going to click, it is going to tell. Even you want to the add the area, just click area, it will tell you that area also. Okay, just select that area, click on that any of that component, like in this triangular component I have added this area only, triangular. It will give you, yeah, right click, enter. It will give you, okay, it will give you that area. So just like, not like that, if I'm going to take that distance again and I'll take that area, I want that area of what I want, like this, this, and this rectangle. Just click here, enter. You can get it over here. This is your area and this is your parameters. Okay, so all the things are going to be there. So you can check these all things via it. So up to here it is clear. Any doubts or something like that?
Yeah, it is clear.
It is clear, no? So
Yeah.
today I am going to keep that class over here. I think so it's going to be enough.
Yeah.
Almost that draw commands, no, I have completed. Tomorrow we are going to try to take these sections and plans, how to create these all things, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you have some questions, please ask, or otherwise we can end that session.
I think I'm pretty okay.
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 Okay, then fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Good night.